Welcome back to the Wheel List Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. How you guys doing? How was your weekend? It was fast. It's almost over. Oh, got to get some rest. Got to get some rest tonight. Got to get some rest and have a good, fresh, great start of a week. It's always good to start your week out refreshed, feeling good, and appreciating the task at hand ahead. You know, we all got to have those plans in place to get through the week strongly. All right, let's get to the show. Leave people alone show. Time to reset your mindset. And usually Sundays is a good day to do that. See, the weekend is a good time to take it down, relax with your family, get some chores done, do some things that you need to do. And damn, it be so fast. You're just like, it's just a blip. Weekend's here, then it's gone that fast. That's why we work to make sure we take care of things like each other. But anyway, let's get to the show. Leave people alone show. I think people really need to spend some time with themselves mentally. You may need to spend some time with someone that can help you through your mental problems. I think America is suffering from a lot of mental anguish, exhaustion, and hell, the whole world is shit. It's wow. It's hard to find places of refuge in a world where it's a whole lot of anger, hostility, violence, lying, trickery, foolishness, fuckery, even. So I advise us to gotta leave each other alone a little bit. You know, everybody's walking around like a ticking time bomb and shit. You want to be, if you can't be nice to people, and if you can't have anything nice to say to people, you might want to leave them alone. I don't think now's the motherfucking time. For real. It's rough on people, man. You know, people got a lot of shit going on in their personal lives, on their jobs if they have one. Man, shout out to y'all that's going through more hell than me. And I can't say I'm going through all of that kind of much hell, but when people try to put you through hell by putting their shit off on you, you have to brace yourself and say, hey, now it's time to leave me alone. Got too much. Some people have too much on. Everybody got too much on them. You know, life isn't normal. Times are a little tough. Times are very tough, and people are going through an immense amount of living because living is tough. So it ain't like times are hard just for me or you. You know, times are tough for everyone, and a lot of people are having a hard time figuring out, you know, where they make next meal coming from, let alone, you know, people giving them grief. Nobody needs your grief. Now, yeah, do I eat well? Yes, everything is going, I'm good. The problem is some people are not. And then you have some people that want to taunt people that are not doing so well. I don't advise that. I just don't advise that at all. So when you're trying to accomplish things in life and people try to make shit hard on you, you have to get yourself, separate yourself. Sometimes it's really good to take a step back and just take a step back and realize some things anew. Oh, boy, I tell you. See, people really think you have to actually participate with their asses. They really think you have to deal with them. No, you don't. Not unless you're paying me. That's just the truth. See, I did a show a while back. It's called, take some time to yourself for some refuge. Take some, that time to yourself. That's your refuge. That's your recharging. That's your repowering yourself. You know, some people, I'm a catalyst, so I don't really have to be around anybody ever, really. But I enjoy my wife. I enjoy my daughter. I enjoy the family. I enjoy being a father. I enjoy being a husband. I enjoy these things. But even I, or even us, sometimes we have to take those times to, she get on her little side of the house, my wife get on her side of the house, I get on my side of the house. Ain't nothing wrong at all. It's just that reflection time and that personal recharge time in order to get your mindset right. You got to reset sometimes. Sometimes when you think you got too much on your mind, people will bring things that that they want you to think about it, and try to put it on your damn mind. See what I'm saying? And you don't have room for their shit and yours because it's unfair. Somebody gets to unload and just dump their shit off on you, and you like, my trash can lid was closed. You can't put your shit off in my trash. Oh, no, you metaphorically speaking. But yeah, what if you had a neighbor? And I don't know, maybe some people may have neighbors like this. I don't. But if I had a neighbor that was putting his trash in my trash can and I caught him doing it, I'm going to beat his ass. That's violating. Now think about when someone wants to put their shit off in your head and it's a lie and it ain't true. And ain't even no truth to it. But they just want to fuck with you like that. It's not okay. That's a violation. That's violating someone's mental mind space with your bullshit. It's not a good thing. It actually is a very bad thing. When I told you, when you tell lies, you alter realities and shit. So people that think lies are harmless, I don't be lying, lies. Well, let me explain. All lies aren't or aren't horrible. No, sometimes it's necessary to lie. It is. Because you can't control the outcome of how that other person gonna behave. Sometimes it's good to lie to protect the person. Sometimes it's good to lie to protect the person from their own damn feelings in themselves. Sometimes you have to lie in order to protect your damn self. So I'm not saying every lie in the world somebody can tell is just so damn awful. No, I'm talking about when you have and habit, and then you just like to just bask and lay in your damn lies, man. You better be careful how those damn lies gonna catch up with your ass too. That's the problem with a lot of people on this planet right now. It's a lot of hypocrites. So it's not the fact that they don't think that they're lying. They know they fucking lying. They just don't think that people know that they lying. And that's the crazy part. It's like someone pretending to be from wherever the hell you're from, right? And you'll swear somebody up and down, that's where you're from, but then can't nobody verify you. Then you tell, my kinfolks, you can't see, people lie because they don't want to be nailed down. They don't want to feel like they've been had. So they, yeah, you already had, homie. I already see the lies on your face. I see them coming. Just can't even help yourself. You just gonna keep lying. Even when the shit catch up with you, you still keep lying. That's the pitiful part about the shit. Lies are worthless unless they can help or save someone or yourself. That's the only time I can feel it ain't necessary. But to do that every day and to alter your life by creating false realities and saying things that are not true, fear mongering and perpetuating lies about certain equations, that's foolishness. And you only make yourself look like that much of a damn fool. I want to share a book with you. Okay? This one right here. I've shared it before, but I enjoy this book a lot. I enjoy this book. This is Prehistoric America. Rediscovering America by Roger G. Kennedy. journeys through our forgotten past in this country. See, the polygenetic South, the Carolinas, Kentucky, Tennessee, and West Virginia. The South has many voices. Blues of the Delta, migrating to the Memphis, becoming electronic rhythm and blues in Nashville, country and gospel everywhere. Sung by blacks and whites in the hills and on the plains and in the hymns of Shakers. Still heard sometimes in Pleasant Hill. Sentimental melodies sprung around pianos through the South and in the whirling of ceiling fans, work songs, chanting by stoop labor in the fields. Moravian, Moravian hymns in Winston-Salem. Robert Shaw, great orchestra and choir in Atlanta. Menidi, Monteverdi at the Spoleto Festival in Charleston. The South had a special strength derived from the diversity of its music and genetic origins compared to colonial Kentucky. For example, Old South had diverse at the Balkans. Was as the Old South was as diverse as the Balkans. It is a false idea that there was ever a place of sonic or racial purity. Australian German was spoken among the Salzburg and the Ebenezer, Georgia, the Rhineland German among the Palestine nearby. Rhenish was also a patrios of the German coast of Louisiana. Through the 1980s, it had merged with the French Canadian Cajun into a dialect that was more in common with the French spoken by the businessman of Strasbourg, trying to negotiate in Chicago that with the slow African English in the Louisiana parishes nearby. French was spoken among the Huguenot traders of Georgia and South Carolina who had been sent to Geneva. A schooling named Menigo, and Hugger, OJ, or still pronounced in Charleston, not as they had in Indianapolis, but as in Paris, or rather, excuse me, or rather they say, we're in Geneva. Spanish was spoken in the sixth dialect, including in the Canary Islands, Florida, and Louisiana. And there's six inflections still. Yeah, there's six inflections still exist. There's Italian and Minorcans at New Smyrna, Dr. Andrew Turnbull Colony in Florida. 30 or more Indian dialects began their fusions, like Gullah, with African languages originated from the Senegal and Angola. We could not attend in the detail to all of these complexities, even if it limited the discussion to those who are among the Euro Americans. So in this essay, I attempted only a summary of the earliest relations in the African Americans that brought to the shores to do their work, and the Native Americans they displaced. Then, because the distinction between Appalachian and flatland customs and most of the obvious clever in the region divided the mountain ranges, I will give particular attention to those who bestowed out the upland much of the special character. Through some seasoned slaves from the South and the West Indies, some of the ancestors of American blacks were brought directly from Africa. The Deep South remains in many migrations in North and most African portions of the United States. Many visitors to the Tidewater Plain from 1740 upward might have brought it an African colony, with the few Europeans keeping guard. But of course, these Europeans had
and their slaves did not come to an empty continent. Even before the Africans joined them, whites had been the minority group in the Europeans. 40,000 blacks and 60,000 Creeks and Cherokees, Choctaws, and members of small tribes thereafter, while the Native American population was diminished by death force and immigration, the black population increased more rapidly than the whites. The more powerful but outnumbered whites assumedly formed divisions among Indians between the Indian and the blacks to prevent the forces from combining. The English in Charleston had great success in recruiting Creeks to join them in their slave hunts among the Gola and Apache. At the first decade in the 18th century, 10 to 12,000 Indians were brought to market with the assistance of other Indians. Yeah, you see now? Now you know, huh? See, it's all recorded. It's all in the books, ladies and gentlemen. It's all in the books. And so this is I guess a Navajo guy was telling me he was here and his people were here first. I said, no, sir, not before my people, the mound builders, the Yamasee, Mississippian, Choctaw Indians, those type of peoples. Uh-huh. And my mother's clans, the Pamunkey and the Powhatans and the Namasays, these black, dark, copper colored Indians. See, I tell you no lies. You have to just do more of your own research because it's very prevalent that you do. I had to put that in there because this is why you should leave people alone and concern yourself with you. I'm always gonna put my plugs in there, with my books and stuff like that, because that's how we solidify. That's how we make sure what you understand and what you read and what you know is the damn truth. Don't nobody got to pretend for nobody. And you know it's true too. You just been doing that bullshit cosplaying so long. So when you're still doing it, this history repeats itself, Leave people alone. Concern yourself with you. Reset your mind. Reset your mindset. Reset your mindset. Because when you do that, you can renew yourself and it increases and enhances your value. You'll stop worrying about so many people and what the hell they got going on and start worrying more about what you need to do and what you got going on. That's way more precise. It's way more accurate. It's way more efficient. You're concerning yourself with the likes of yourself. Yeah. That's what we do here on the Wheel of This podcast. We make sure you understand. We're going to give you some truth, pure truth. But we also want to guide you and help and position you into thinking differently. It starts with leaving people alone because then you'll have to sit with yourself and understand how you might not even be valuing the people that you're supposed to value most, like your husband or your wife. Uh-huh. But you're so concerned with ego and how you look. And some of you cats don't even pay like you weigh. For real. Some men are so inefficient. You think that assisting your wife with chores around the house is a sin. If you work and your wife don't work, I can see why you would say that. But if she works and you all got to do all these things together and you don't get enough time with each other and you stay busy and I mean, come on, you gotta assist. You gotta do some things together because what if she says what if the woman said I'm not gonna pay the mortgage. I want to stay home and I just want to be at home. I want to be at home because I can take care of the kids better. I can help them with their schoolwork and be more of a caretaker to the children. But some men say, nah, I want that check more. See, that's the thing. You want to, which one you want? You want to work? You want to stay home? What do you want to do? It's choice. Choices in this that we have to make, right? See, some people spend so much money on foolishness and addictions, things that they can't cut out, or things that they can't give up, or things that they can't alternate. Well, if a woman is sacrificing certain things, you have to sacrifice some things as well. It makes things work as a whole. Some things you can do without. You have to reset your mind. If you want that time, if you want that specific precious time, and some of you dudes got all of this shit to say about women, but can you clean? Can you cook? Can you do anything? Can you even take care of yourself? Do you want to? You know what I'm saying? Do you? So it's a lot of things that you understand. You have to think about things intricately. Put a little bit more effort into it. Be a little bit more. Uh, think a think a bit more critically about your specific situations, and think about how you can enhance it and make them better, or you can make them worse. Because if your whole duty is to complain about every damn thing, what if somebody complained about your ass too? That's another thing. Communicating, learning how to talk to each other without using bad fucking words or talking down on each other, disrespecting each other. Those relationships don't last if they can even make it a little bit. They ain't gonna last long because somebody gonna end up hurt behind shit like that. That mouth, Some women put themselves in situations to where, you got all that mouth, but he's a man and you're a woman. What if he went upside your damn head? I'm not promoting any domestic violence or anything like that. But you stay out of man's face, ladies. I'd never tell my daughter to think she can run up on a boy, run up on a man, and be disrespectful. If he lay a little ass out, then I got to lay him out and his dad out. But check it out. It wouldn't have to get there if ladies understood the importance of your womanhood and what that means. It's precious. Being ladylike is precious. I think we need to back to some of those good formal customs we had, that dignified, divine mindset in the way we carried ourselves. Ain't nobody said we still couldn't be freaks in the bedroom and stuff like that, but the way we handle ourselves in public, and the way you should be approached, and the way you should be, wanting to be approached. When you showing all your ass out here, we gonna look and we gonna, man, don't you go out here be touching these women on the ass. That's assault. That's fucking assault. Don't go to doing that shit. You can look. Don't touch. That's assault. They can wear whatever the hell they want to wear, but I'm just saying we get to judge them how they do that shit too now. And if you don't want to be treated some kind of way, hell, yes you do. You just like being a tease, and that's just fine. That's just fine. But man, practice some behavior, man. And decorum about yourself. Yeah, they be gawking at you too. They look at us too. We handsome. They look at us. Man, well, ladies look at dudes. But you got to be dignified, gentlemen. You can't be got to have some decorum, man. You got to be a little smooth about your little ways. And ladies, it's okay to be sexy. Throw a little splash of slutty in that thing, but have some class. Don't be like Suki Hunter, laying on the damn red carpet at award shows, fucking the ground and shit. That's grotesque behavior. And then she said she's a disgusting motherfucker, and she said that in front of her. That's crazy. So I'm gonna tell y'all, man, be careful with how you treat yourself. Be careful with the words that you use with yourself. Don't talk ill and ugly about yourself either. That's a cardinal sin. Again, that shit bad, man. Don't do those things. It's not good for you. Speak highly of yourself. Give yourself praise, but make it truthfulness. Don't be delusional, because then you're pure pathetic. But anyway, check it out. That's the show tonight. I love you guys. I appreciate you for watching. I appreciate you for tuning in. I appreciate you for checking me out. Keep watching the shows. Also, check out my playlist. I put a new playlist out a few days ago. You might want to check it out too. That's where the shows just keep on, going and stuff.
the latest shows rather. So you want to have some fun, check out the playlist, and also check out this show. Check out my previous shows. Keep watching, keep tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Remember, let me get to the favorite part of the show. You know what it is. You know I love this part. Come on, say it with me. The will is yours. Be back at y'all ass. I'll holler at your peace. I got to come back. Hey, he been busy, but hey, we're going to get back in the lab. Y'all take care. Y'all have a wonderful Sunday, the rest of it that we do have. And take care of yourself, man. Don't speak bad words about yourself. Give yourself healthy, good thoughts, and always keep those things in your heart. Spread it to other people as well. It's good for us. But if you can't do those things, leave people alone. That's all I ask. Reset your own mindset. Get your G2 up. Get your shit together in the mind, okay? All right now. Y'all take it easy and take care.